our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. As many of you will know, that is a beautiful Marianne Williamson quote from my favorite of all spiritual texts, A Return to Love, and I think perfectly amplifies and describes the invitation that the light of this full moon in Leo is beckoning us to embrace and interact with. Leo is an archetype that is strongly linked to sovereignty and pride. And the reason for the courage in the lion is so that we may explore our own true authentic selves with grace and alignment and compassion and connection for all those around us. Because it takes courage to do so in a world that is so quick to ask us to conform, that begs us to sit in the status quo, that wants us to be just a wheel in the cog of what we are sold is well-oiled machines. But I think as we have dipped our toe into this age of Aquarius, we are seeing that so many of the political and financial structures that we exist and work within really are not here to amplify our greatness, but rather keep us working for an agenda that perhaps isn't truly authentically our own. And the start of the year has felt very sluggish with Jupiter finally out of retrograde. There is forward moving motion. At the last new moon in Aquarius, we were asked to set intentions that were big, that were bold, and that could perhaps propel us onto a totally different timeline to create a new reality for ourselves and our place in this world. And the light of this new full moon in Leo is shining upon us all the places where we seek personal liberation. To be liberated is not just about physical freedom. It's the freedom to be our true selves. It's the courage to shed those limiting beliefs and behaviors and patterns that have kept us stuck. And it is dependent on our willingness to dive deep into transformative processes of releasing what is no longer serving us. Is it fear? Is it guilt? Is it shame? Is it societal expectations? Doubt? Liberation is about letting go of what's holding us back. When we are okay to release what no longer serves us. The full moon is sitting at 24 degrees of Leo, and this energy amplifies that personal liberation. And as we know, full moons are a time of culmination and completion and illumination of our highest potential, and asking us to really step into our sovereignty. What is preventing you from truly embracing your authentic power? This is truly a wonderful full moon to work with. Stepping into and being liberated from anything that is holding you back is not always an easy task, which is why the resources on the Moon membership are there to help you with the journal prompts to get you to think deeply, with the affirmations to empower you, and with the meditation that you can sit in to access this part of yourself on a subconscious level. But I know the many epiphanies and the moments of clarity and empowerment that I've had working with many full moons and new moons over the time, and I have a sneaky suspicion that this full moon is another one of those. Happy full moon in Leo. I pray for your own personal liberation to further embrace and express the magnificence that is you. Happy full moon in Leo.